Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 4th, 2022 Angel Day reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So there will be a loud sound accompanying playing the singing bowl. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into the safe and loving space. Alright, Sagittarius. The imagery that Spirit was giving me as the singing bowl was playing was of a swimming pool, and I don't know if this is like, I don't know if somebody's loves to go swimming and, might be listening while they are swimming. That would be pretty cool. But there's also a sense of just being kinder to your joints during this time, being kinder to your body. So that's going to be very important. There can also be, I'm seeing like a therapy done within the swimming pool, walking, just becoming stronger because of this. But there's also a sense of taking care of ourselves, really being aware of our bodies and of ourselves, but just also having fun, being able to be free. That's going to be really cool during this time. All right, so let's see the energy that we have to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, okay, so this one right here, the Queen of Swords. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody who just can't give a compliment. I was going to wait to talk, but Spirit's like, no. This is somebody who can't give a compliment. They have to, if they do give a compliment, they also have to knock you down at the exact same time. This is a person who can talk out of both sides of their mouths. They are sharp. They are hurtful. They can be just very vindictive. It doesn't have to be an air sign energy. We're just simply talking about somebody who uses words as a weapon. Like that is their weapon of choice. So let's look at our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Grounding. This is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below our feet. We need to be rooted during this time. We need to sink our roots in, and we also need to nurture ourselves, ground ourselves, feed ourselves. There's something about being kinder and gentler to ourselves that is very important for us, Sagittarius. This is, again, Spirit making this energy known, this energy of being kind, of taking care of ourselves. It brings us then to our Goddess Oracle cards. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And this is the angels. I love it. On our angel day, we have our angel number day. We have the angels coming forward. And it says here, you may soon encounter a person or event that will benefit you in ways that seem to have angelic origins. You may be called to be an angel. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Somebody may have us believing in angels, or that they were like our angels sent here on earth. We might find ourselves saying that, or somebody may very well say that to us. And that is such a blessing, especially on an angel day. So let's see what our tarot energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the King of Wands. That's us. The 9 of Wands. The Moon, which is also Pisces energy. And the Page of Cups. And we're just going to lay all the decks out, everything out for us to see. Then we have angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. The 6 of water. They're saying just one. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Ooh, we might be getting into a verbal, kind of match with somebody. And the Queen of Wands. So we're definitely taking this gift. It's fantastic for us. There's some sort of soulmate connection coming in. We're not really going to be as aware of it right off the bat. There's something here that's coming in, but we might not see it right away. So being aware of that is going to be important. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, this one right here, Edmund 1. Okay, the 6 of Coins. That's interesting. We have 1, 6, 1, 6. So the 6 of Coins is needing things to be balanced. There's something about going back and check. Go back and check. Go back and check. Could be... Ooh. Okay, for somebody, go back and check your taxes, or make sure somebody is checking your taxes. That's going to be important. But go back and look at the numbers of things. I'm just seeing receipts. Receipts. Have receipts. Okay. Just coming up right away. So we have the King of Wands. We start with the King of Wands. We have this beautiful sense of transformation, of empowerment, of emboldening our own energy during this time. But let's take a minute, because I was so excited, I just jumped right in. Let's take a minute to talk about this Angel Day. This Angel Day is the 4th of April, 4/4. So this is a sign that God's Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, their love and protection is with us. We are guarded. Our angels, our guardian angels, are watching over us. They're keeping an eye on us to ensure that we are safe. We are surrounded by hope and optimism and good fortune. We are shielded from harm by the higher power. So this is a real time where we are protected. We can feel cocooned at moments during this time, and we need to really just soak in that energy. 44 is also regarded as a vehicle for divine messages, divine wisdom. This message will encourage us to be more courageous and to carry on working for vital matters, things that are super important to us and the reason why we're here on this earth. In the Bible, it was 40 days, I know not 44, but 40 days between Jesus's crucifixion and his ascension. So there is a power here of our awakening, of our coming into this power. There is something that's going to happen. We take it from the 4th and take it 40 days or 44 days out, and we're going to find that there is a transformation that has come over us. There is a sense of, wow, I never thought I'd be at this point, or embracing this power. There's positive energy, which brings us blessings and protection, especially while we are going through hard times. And everything has been getting a little bit harder, or a little bit more intense during these times. And these are uncertain times. So here we are definitely protected, and we are not alone. So that's going to be very powerful. We also have the energy of the King of Wands with us. This energy of prosperity, this energy of bounty, of insight, of ideas. There is a real sense of, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I'm going after. I'm also transforming myself. I'm seeing things more openly, more honestly, and more in tune with who I am. And we can also find that creatively, we're transforming, we're embracing our work, but we're also seeing how we need to adapt to be able to move forward. So there's something in here that we're learning. Now, we have a tendency during this time to take everybody's words, everybody's advice a little bit too much to heart. So it's going to be very important here to listen to everything, not listen to everything, but acknowledge that other people are speaking, and then to say, okay, you know what? I know what I need. I know what I want. I'm taking in the people's opinions that I really care for, but I am moving myself forward. And the 9 of Wands is just this intensity around us, feeling like we're pulled in many different directions. There's a lot of words coming at us. There's a lot of things being said. So to acknowledge that, but also not be held back by that, is going to be important. We are going to see that there is something here within our transformation. Now, there could be a young Pisces energy around us, or a young soul who is a Pisces. There is an energy here of unexpected knowledge, emotional knowledge coming forward. We're going to be looking at things one way, and then all of a sudden, something that we didn't expect, that we didn't think to see, starts coming forward. The moon, it's going to bring us to a place where we face the shadows of things, where we face our shadowed self, where we look at things in a different light. But there's also a nurturing healing that is around us. There's a sense of, will you see me? Will you see me? Will you look this way? Will you look past the shadows or the darkness or the fear and see the potential and see the healing coming forward? It brings us then to the 6 of Cups. we're going to have a tendency during this time to be astoundingly nostalgic. A lot of people are. Looking at things, looking at the past, thinking it was better when. This is also going to be a time where we can start to look at the past and see it for what it was. Its beauty and its pain. So that's going to be very important, because if we can see things with openness and honesty, we can also see the way that we want to move forward in our present. But we really need to be mindful not to let the past pull us down. And then leads us to the Ace of Wands. Actually, it leads us to the Queen of Swords. Again, we can be getting into a verbal match with somebody, so do be mindful of this, where we can be talking to somebody, and because we're going to be strong with our words, they're going to come back at us and think, okay, you're trying to step on my toes. You're trying to take what's important for me. We're not. We're also expressing ourselves creatively, intuitively, in our work, in what we desire. There could also be somebody trying to put us in our place. It's like, no, you deserve to be there, or you have to be there. And we're looking at them and we're cutting through a lot of their nonsense. I do see it as somebody trying to push us back, and we're coming forward. The Queen of Swords does not suffer fools, period. End of discussion. She knows her worth, she knows her mind, and she's worked really hard to have it come forward. So I say she here because it's the Queen of Swords, but it is however we identify ourselves, right? And so here, it can be male, female, anything. We're going to find that we are cutting through a lot of doubts, a lot of things that have held us back. We can also find ourselves speaking up in certain situations that we hadn't spoken up in before, or we thought, oh, I'm not going to rock the boat. I'm not going to rock the boat. And then we say something and it's like, oh, that came out of my mouth. I didn't just think it. So be mindful about this, because in certain situations, it might not be to our advantage. In other situations, we're going to find that it's very freeing. So just be aware during this time, because it can go both ways. The Queen of Swords is also very intuitive to the knowledge around her. We're going to be seeing more opportunities coming. Why? Because we're preparing ourselves for them. It's very interesting. We're definitely taking this gift that is such a part of us. Now we have ourselves taking it in two different ways. With the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's very attractive. This is somebody who's very, determined and inspirational. And we also have the King of Wands, who can also be just as attractive, but also is more determined and focused and fiery. I do see a fire about the both of them, actually. And that's what can pull us to somebody. We're going to be engaged by their spark, and yet we're also going to not know that this is a soulmate connection, a true love connection. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic love connection, but it's going to be something that inspires us. It's going to be something that just like, wow, we're just looking at this person, or we're finding inspiration within this person, or we're realizing, wow, I find this person attractive and I don't know why, type of thing. We're being called in. Nothing may come of it. We might become friends with this person, and it might not be anything romantic, but we are going to see ourselves inspired by them. And we're taking a gift because of that inspiration. We're looking at things through passion, through insight, through ideas, and we're going to be opening up that door. The Ace of Wands is this sense of, I am empowered, I am emboldened, but it's also like, I just see it illuminating so much. It's like shining a light on so much that we had kind of shoved back. And now that light is coming through, we're going to find ourselves saying, oh, I can do that. Or, oh, isn't that interesting? And being much more determined and much more focused on things. We're going to be doing it in a way that's caring and nurturing to our ideas, if not to the people around us. We might think, you know what, I don't need to carry you. You're a grown adult. But also, we're going to be sitting here and saying, okay, I need to nurture this, or I need to bring this forward, or how can we work this into a new way or into a profound way. With the Six of Coins, be mindful of the money. There's somebody here who distributes money, or who said, you know what, I got this. They made a mistake, or they looked at things wrong, or, you just want to be like, oh, could you check that again? Because that's going to be very important during this time. If we're doing our own taxes, I don't know why taxes keep on coming up, not have them look at it again, but have it, like, look over it again, look over things, like run it through whatever again, because that's going to be important here. There is a sense of keeping things balanced, but there is also a sense of things haven't been in balance for a while, and it can just be the work to labor hasn't been fair for a really long time. And that taxes, that can be just for a very specific person. So don't freak out, because I know I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's scary. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of, the Four of Wands. We could be rushing into something, okay? It could be moving house. It could be, new job, whatever it is, we can be rushing into it without seeing it. See it. See it, or else you'll make the same mistakes as you did before. And this could also be rushing into a commitment within a relationship. No, see it through and then see where it takes you. Not see it through, because I don't know exactly what that would mean, but it's like, go slow. Go slow and make sure you really want to celebrate it. There's also something here that was going to be celebrated. It's not going to come to fruition. So just be mindful about that. It can be like going to a party, it gets canceled, or something to that effect. It could even be as small as going to a lunch or something. We then have our subconscious chakra energy, which is soul's healing. This is from the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above the crown. There's a real sense of healing. There's a real sense of guiding light, inspiration, a sense of this is where I'm supposed to be type of energy around us. Embrace it, because it does come as part of the protection from our angels and spirit guides. Our subconscious oracle card is the fortune teller, and it says, being open to possibilities and trusting your intuition to interpret the answers of the wild goddess oracle can help you to help others. Now, this is, of course, talking about this oracle deck, but it's also saying, be open to the possibilities and trust your intuition. We can start to see inspiration, messages everywhere. Once we start to open ourselves to spirit, the way the wind blows, the way the bird sings, it all can start to talk to us, which might sound crazy, but no, it's the most beautiful thing. It really is. It moves us then to our first subconscious tarot message, which begins with the Hermit. Now, this is Virgo energy. This is turning inward. This is something being illuminated. It's like, oh, I didn't see it like that before. This is somebody illuminating a new path that brings us inward. And I do see it as somebody else, laying down the guide work, the foundation, and all of a sudden we are inspired, and it's like, oh, I could do this, or oh, I could move forward this way. And it's something that we think, why didn't I think of that? It really is something that comes forward, and it's just inspirational to us. It has us looking inward. It has us saying, can I walk that road? It brings us then to the star, Aquarius energy, inspiration, passion, desires, what we've wished for, coming forward. But it's also a sense of shining. It's also a sense of being able to really embrace where we want to be. There's something beautiful about this. There's something like we have a star quality. Also, there's going to be something here where you can be a star. You can be a star. And it could be that we're watching a movie and they say that, and we start thinking, or we start really being present in that moment. Or we start thinking, what do I want to shine in? What do I really want to bring forward? And it's not what we cross our fingers for, but it's a deeper soul connection. It's something deep down within us. Our angels and our spirit guides are also seeing that during this time. It moves us then to the Hierophant. Now, this is Taurus energy. I love how we have all major arcana cards in the subconscious. The subconscious is going to be working really hard here, Sagittarius. So listen to your subconscious. Listen to your dreams. Listen to the way your mind wanders while you're waking, because those are your waking dreams. The Hierophant is tradition. We're going to find that we're rather traditional during this time. We're not going to reinvent the wheel, but we are going to put our own spin on things. We are going to find that we hold the keys to a lot of doors that we have wanted to be opened for us. All of a sudden, we start to open them. Why? Because we're powerful. Also, we're going to see that there's just a bit of a spark to us. There's a bit of fire to us. People are going to be like, Sagittarius, you are so out of the box during this time. Like, you have just a spark to you. There's going to be a radiance to you. There's something here. I don't know if somebody had a wedding that didn't go through, okay? But subconsciously, we could be looking to have a really committed relationship again, but we're also a little gun shy, right? So here, there is somebody that we're connecting with, and we have to not bring the past into it. So that's just a very specific message coming forward. It then brings us to the 5 of Cups. Change your mind and change your life. We have been focusing so much on what goes wrong that we are not seeing what goes right. And there is a sense here also with him, there is a sense of be a little bit more mindful, a little bit careful of how we look at things, how we interpret things, because there is more emotion behind it than what we're realizing. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all. and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and intensity of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius, and may you have a blessed angel day.